Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Jessie Christine Smith here, and we're going to do a tutorial on how to contour. So be sure to subscribe to my channel before you leave and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when I upload in the future. Without further ado, let's go right on ahead and learn how to contour today. Okay guys, so we're going to talk about contouring today. We are going to be using a bronzer and then a little bit of this Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. It's a powder kit. Colors look just like this. This is what they actually turn out to be on me. And this is shade light to medium. So we'll be touching base with that later. First off, I'm gonna actually start contouring, but I'm gonna use my bronzer. I've already put on my foundation and my concealer. I set my concealer with two of the highlighting shades in here. This is a banana shade for brightening, and then this is actually like my contour or my highlight shade. To set the under eye with, so I use a combination of both of those. I love the butter bronzers from Physicians Formula. This is just personally something that works out really great for me. I have the shade light bronzer and then bronzer. I'm extremely fair right now, so I'm gonna go with light bronzer. Welcome to my apartment, by the way. This is my dog kennel. My dog's on the floor over there. We're gonna zoom you in just a little bit. I'm going to be going in with the Physicians Formula light bronzer and a fluffy slash tapered brush. So this brush is actually a little wider and then thinner, so it actually fits right into the hollows of my cheeks extremely well, and then I can turn it to the side and buff up onto my cheekbone, which is why I really like this as my bronzer brush. So take my brush, tap off my excess, and because I'm extremely fair, I'm just going to lightly begin to dust underneath the apples of my cheek, not coming in any further than my eye when I look to the front. See how we're already adding some warmth and some definition? We're actually going to take some of this and lightly dust it around the temples. And that is step one. I also like to define the jawbone personally, so I just put a little in this area. Now for my nose, I don't like to contour my nose a whole lot, but I do take an angled brush, which we're going to use next. I'm using this first because I don't want any of the contour color on my nose. It just doesn't look good. But the bronzer, this light bronzer color, works out really well on my nose. And I take this angle brush and I just very lightly, just dust down the sides. I don't like a whole lot of nose contour, but when I do this, it makes me feel better about myself. And now since we've gotten this, we're actually going to keep using this brush, and we're going to go into our contour kit now to use just the smallest amount on this angled brush in this area right here. So I naturally have a gray hue when I tilt my head certain ways, and that's the shadow that we're trying to mimic. Go in with a super light hand, and I'm actually only going to use like the tip, and just dab the tip into this middle shade, tap off all of the excess, and I'm gonna make a face. You gotta make a face to contour, so. I didn't bring that any further in than right underneath my cheekbone. Do the same thing to the other side. Once you've laid down that contour, if it's a little harsh, take your bronzer brush and run back over it. Now I'm going to use that same color tap off any excess, and I'm just gonna hit the temple area because I want to. If you want, you can actually go back in with your bronzer brush, or with your bronzer and some of that on that same angled brush, and work it in just a little bit more. And now you see, like, I have the top of my cheekbone where, so this is the area that I would highlight. That is where my blush will go, and that is where my contour is. To recap, so we went in with our bronzer and our bronzer brush, and we went in with our cool toned shadow with an angled brush, and then we buffed on top of it with our bronzer brush. We went back in with our bronzer on this brush just to make sure there was no harsh lines, and then that's how I end up getting the contoured look that I get. I'm actually going to film something else on this because I have another video to film. So that is how you contour. Please let me know below if this was helpful, and if you have any requests for any future tutorials. I absolutely did not mind filming this one. It did take me 3 tries to make sure that I got it right to be able to share the information with you. And the right coloring. Everyone's color, you know, pick a color that's going to work really well for you. And leave a comment below if this was helpful in helping you learn how to contour. Subscribe to my channel before you leave. Hit the notification bell so you can see when I upload more videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next tutorial. Bye guys.